Diplomatic relations between India and Canada have hit rock bottom. It has been frosty over the last few years, but this latest incident threatens to escalate even further. India expelled a senior diplomat as a result of similar action by the Canadian government over the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, a Canadian citizen.
Canada has declared its deep concerns to the top intelligence and security officials of the Indian government. Last week at the G20, I brought them personally and directly to Prime Minister Modi in no uncertain terms. Any involvement of a foreign government in the killing of a Canadian citizen on Canadian soil is an unacceptable violation of our sovereignty.
The Indian government has rejected these allegations as absurd and motivated. In a statement, the Foreign Ministry said such unsubstantiated allegations seek to shift the focus from Khalistani terrorists and extremists who have been provided shelter in Canada and continue to threaten India's sovereignty and territorial integrity. A wanted man and designated a terrorist by the Indian government, Nijjar was gunned down in June this year in a car park outside the Guru Nanak Gurudwara in Surrey, British Columbia. He was an outspoken critic and a campaigner for Khalistan, a movement seeking a separate homeland for Sikhs.
This is one of the few public examples we may have where there would be a democratic state undertaking covert action in the territory of another democratic state, and in this case, one involving intentional assassination, is pretty significant.
The Khalistan movement is a sensitive subject in India. It took on a militant form in the 80s and 90s, which engulfed the Punjab and parts of North India in a bloody conflict. In 1984, the Indian Prime Minister Indira Gandhi was assassinated by her Sikh bodyguards as a consequence. Canada is home to the largest number of Sikhs outside India, which account for over 2% of its population. But with escalating tensions between the government and a spectre of violence, the bonds between its people may just strain. Neville Lazarus, Sky News, Delhi.